Sir, if this is our new India, why do our examination paper leaks with such remarkable consistency is the question I would like to ask, sir. Every year, the government promises a new system. Every year, students get the same old scandal. The names of examinations change, the names of victims change, the names of accused change, but somehow the crime and the government never changes. Sir, every time there is a paper leak, the government reacts as if they were seen as an unforeseen act of God, as though lightning has struck out of a clear sky. But that's not reality, sir. This is not lightning, because lightning strikes once. Paper leaks in today's India has become a pattern. It has become a system. And when the same failure repeats itself year after year, it ceases to be an incident or an accident. It becomes a system. And when a system repeatedly fails, the responsibility lies not only with the students, but with those who are entrusted to govern the country. The government keeps saying, we are the strongest government, we are the most decisive government, we are the most nationalist government. Really? I would like to ask the government, if you are so competent, so efficient, and so strong and decisive, the government is so competent, then why can't it secure a sealed question paper? You say you can monitor satellites. The government say it can track missiles. The government say it can defend cyberspace. Yet somehow, sir, confidential examination papers seem to be travel faster than the government can detect them. What does it say about the state of affairs of the current government? And then comes the ultimate irony. A government that speaks tirelessly about national security has in some instances reportedly had to resort to extraordinary security arrangements, including military logistics and helicopters being used of Indian armed forces and Indian air forces to transport examination papers. Think about it, sir. Think about it for a moment. If a question paper requires the level of protection normally reserved for matters of national security, what does that tell us about the examination system? It tells us that the problem is no longer the paper. The problem is government's inability to protect it. Chairman, sir, the youth of India did not ask for helicopters. They asked for honesty. They did not ask for empty slogans. They asked to secure their examinations. They didn't ask for publicity. They asked for fairness. Sir, let us remember what happened in the last 2 months. Lakhs of students in different parts of the country, young boys, girls, everyone came onto the streets. Young boys, young girls, medical aspirants, engineering aspirants, students whose only crime was to ask government the right questions, and those who were believing in merit. Instead of listening to them, what did they receive? The government offered them barricades, danda, police lathi charged, pellets, guns were fired on them, tear gas. This government seems to believe every protest is a conspiracy, every student is an enemy, every question is an anti-national. Let me ask the treasury benches.
अध्यक्ष जी, एजुकेशन इस देश में एक ऐसा महत्वपूर्ण लैडर है समाज में आगे बढ़ने के लिए, सक्सेस पाने के लिए, और आम परिवार को, ऑर्डिनरी परिवार को शिक्षा के अलावा दूसरा रास्ता होते ही नहीं। बाकी जो परिवार होते हैं, अमीर परिवार से आते हैं बच्चे, उनको कई सारे रास्ता होते हैं। पापा के बिजनेस होता है, उनको लाइफ में ऑप्शन बी, ऑप्शन सी कई सारे होता है। जो आम परिवार से जो बच्चे होते हैं, उनको ऑप्शन बी, ऑप्शन सी नहीं होते अध्यक्ष जी। उनको एग्जाम के तैयारी करना पड़ता है, शिक्षा के माध्यम से ही उनको जीवन में आगे जाना पड़ता है। और शिक्षा और एग्जामिनेशन एकमात्र ऐसा व्यवस्था है देश में जहां आपके सरनेम ना पूछा जाता है, जहां आपके परिवार का पर कैपिटा इनकम ना पूछा जाता है, आपके कास्ट, आपके बैकग्राउंड, आपके फाइनेंशियल बैकग्राउंड कुछ पता नहीं पूछा नहीं जाता है। सिर्फ और सिर्फ आपका मेहनत के आधार पर आपको वहां एक अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलता है। और इसलिए अध्यक्ष जी, जब शिक्षा में और एग्जामिनेशन में मैल प्रैक्टिस जब होता है, जब पेपर लीक होता है, तब एक सिस्टम में वो सिर्फ एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव लैप्स नहीं होता है, वो एक विश्वासघात होता है। इट इज अ ब्रीच ऑफ ट्रस्ट। और इसलिए जब नीट की जो लीक हुआ, माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने कहा, ही सेड दैट दिस इज अ क्राइम, ये पाप है, और तुरंत सरकार ने शॉर्ट टर्म में, लॉन्ग टर्म में इसको सुधार करने के लिए प्रयास किए हैं। What did we do right after the examination paper leak? Immediately we took 3 steps. First, to ensure justice. केसेस दर्ज हो गया, सीबीआई जांच हुई, पूरे देश में इसके ऊपर जो किए थे उनका अरेस्ट हुआ। This was to ensure justice. Second, रीनीट हमने की, and we did it in a record time, ताकि बच्चों का एक पूरा एकेडमिक साल खराब ना हो। रीनीट was conducted. This was the primary responsibility of the government, and we delivered on that. Second and third and most important, Adhyakshi, was bringing in reforms to strengthen the NTA and make sure that the next NEET, whenever it happens, will not fail the students. Pradhan Mantri ji isliye 2 bade kadam uthaye. One, we have declared that the next examination will be a computer-based examination on the basis of how IIT JEE exams take place. A very big examinations reform. Second, the Prime Minister has also set up a high-powered committee to make various reforms, recommendations in the whole of the examination apparatus, from setting the question papers to the examination center, and these all will be carried out in good faith. Third and the most important reform is also strengthening this law that we are discussing today. अध्यक्ष जी, प्रियंका जी अभी तक बहुत विस्तार में बात की। I want to ask her, in 2010, UPA government had introduced a similar bill, prevention of malpractices bill.
To take your seat.
Why did you not pass
All
the
the
bill?
members, those who are standing,
Why did that bill
kindly
fail?
just take your
If
seats.
at all you were so concerned about the future of young people, in 2010 you should have passed this bill so that the last 30 years these paper leaks would not have taken place. Adhyaksh ji, in 75 years of India's independent history, कई सारी पेपर्स लीक हो चुके हैं। मैं जब इस भाषण के लिए तैयारी कर रहा था, हजारों पेपर्स in the last 20 years, more than 200 paper leaks have taken place. केंद्र सरकार के स्तर पे, प्रदेश सरकार के स्तर पे। I can give you a full list when who was in power, but is that going to solve the problem? The student does not need politics. He does not want solution. He does not want slogans. He wants solution. And this bill that Prime Minister Modi is bringing today is the solution. It is 30 years late, but for the first time in the country's history, 70 years के बाद एक स्पेशल कानून एग्जामिनेशन के बारे में पारित हो रहा है।